How would you describe your new show?
Boring.
In those fictional personas, like you're both kind of nerdy, really uncomfortable around women.
That part's real.
That's part real?
That part's real.
And you're also both incredibly insecure, but at the same time really self-absorbed and egotistical.
That's going to be weird, man.
It won't be weird. We're all friends. I like Sally. You like Sally. She used to like you. She really likes me. You like me.
It's a fine line to play.
I'm usually more charismatic than this.
Were you guys actors beforehand, comedians beforehand, musicians beforehand? What came first?
Unemployment.
Unemployment came first?
Always.
That motivated you to pick up a guitar?
Yeah. We had a lot of free time.
We were roommates at the time, and then we wanted to learn how to play guitar, and we tried learning other people's songs, but the chords were too difficult, so we started writing our own.
I like it.
Very simple songs, and since then we've gradually, we started with about 3 or 4 chords, and now we've got about 8 or 9 chords that we use.
Wow, so you're really expanding.
We're semi-professional now. Yeah.
It's about 1 chord a year.
There's always at least a couple of songs each episode, and the songs are brilliant.
The funniest part of the new series is the original songs Mackenzie and Clement sing and their imaginary rock video.
The Bret and Jemaine characters, because they're not very good expressing themselves, when they break into song, you kind of accept that, and it's almost like a voice in their head. It's the inner voice of Jemaine and Bret speaking, which is nice to see in the song.
I got hurt feelings. I feel like a prize asshole. No one even mentions my casserole.
Did you ever perform in a straight band that wasn't comedy?
I have.
I've never, but Brett's performed in several bands. I've never been in what I'd call a real band.
Why? I mean, do you lack confidence in yourself as a non-ironic
as a person,
performer, as a human being in general? Who are the singers you've most tried to sound like over the years, or you've wished most you could sound like?
It's often depressing in the studio when we're trying to emulate Prince. Because it's just 2 guitars, we imagine it sounding a lot grander than it perhaps actually does. And often we listen back to a recording and I'm often surprised.
You go, where's the
and
drum?
disappointed.
Where's the horn section that I had envisaged?
Where's the funky groove?
Prince?
Tiffany, you said that you had an epiphany. Would you like a little cereal?
It's a little bit of acting as ourselves, I think.
Yeah, it's a very blurry line. Like our characters, Bret and Jemaine, and are very loosely based on ourselves.
But mine's a little bit ruder than I am.
You guys can be called Flight of the Conchords or whatever. We're going to be the Crazy Dogs.
Shut up, Todd.
Mine's slightly more naive.
It's stupider. Bret really is.
I'm not actually that stupid. Is it because I ran away when we were being mugged and left you with the guys with the knife?
Yes, actually. Yes.
Flight of the Conchords.
I found that quite strange.
And they're playing what can only be described as seriously twisted folk music.
Can somebody get a knife and poke out of my leg, please? Could somebody please remove these cutleries from my knees?
Hello, you're all becoming a bit of a worldwide phenomenon for such a low-key, gentle act. How do you deal with the kind of near hysteria that's erupting around you?
Same way we deal with everything else. A little bit low-key, but seems to be working.
We don't really see much hysteria. I don't know if it's actually out there. We certainly don't witness it.
The show airs Sunday nights at 10:30 on HBO after Entourage. By the way, the good news is the band is at the El Rey tomorrow night. Bad news is already sold out.
Sold out. Oh, yeah.
But I bet
No good
scalpers
for
have
people,
tickets.
but-
You probably spend a lot of money to get a scalped ticket. Like thousands of dollars to see them.
Sure.
It'd be worth it.
Yeah.
These guys...
I have a great seat that
Do you?
I'm
You have a good
here
one?
to sell.
Okay, you're not going to use it, right?
But
One of my favorite shows. You guys are great.
Cheer up, Bret. It's the talking stove. Good things will work out. Yeah? You love the talking stove? Ah, let's make a cake